You know you're nasty. Don't move around in my house. You caught a tax. Sticky with my women, I'm sliding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. Sticky with my women, I'm sliding.
Episode 4, back. Got my son here. You want to come around here and say what's up? I don't think he's going to interrupt too much. Today I want to talk about, and I have some talking points here, so don't mind me. I'm not going to be reading off it, but just help me get my thoughts together. Anyway, episode 4, why fear can be your greatest asset or weapon in not just a fight, but in just life in general. Got a few talking points for this topic, and I want to obviously relate it to myself and my journey. Hopefully, you know, some of you guys can relate to this. Fear and fighting, combat pretty much go hand in hand. If there's anyone in your life that has told you that they're not scared or they don't have any, they have no nerves, that's complete bullshit. It's a fact of life. If you don't feel that fear or feel some type of nerves, that's a problem to me. That means you don't have a response, a natural response to what's going on around you, let alone boxing or fighting. But yeah, fear essentially triggers that fight or flight response, and then it's what you do next that determines the outcome. Fighters feel fear, from the biggest legends to the ultimate beginner, the greenest boxer. They all feel fear. There's actually a clip I stumbled on a while ago of Mike Tyson crying with his coach before a fight.
And when we first started, just relax. Don't get so tense. Relax.
But that just goes to show right there, the greatest of all time felt fear to a sense of affecting him emotionally right before a fight. And I've had those moments as well, not necessarily crying, but after a fight for sure. The science of fear in fighting or combat sports. So I'm gonna kind of just touch on this one. There's not too much I can kind of go into depth with without reading off this, but there's obviously a science, a neuroscience behind fear and its response, and there's many fighters that can channel that and turn it into almost excitement. I go into how much I love sparring and how much I encourage sparring in my last video, but for me it's just that repetitive, putting myself in that scenario, that high stress scenario, to where it's just normal for me to channel that. And yeah, I mean, there's obviously a deeper science which you can do your own research on fear and how the brain works, but and then lastly, obviously there's the downside of fear. And if you let those nerves, or if you let fear take over, I've let this happen in sparring, and I would say some amateur fights. I definitely let it affect me to the point to where it took over, and whether I froze up or I didn't feel like myself, and usually I lost the fight or something. But it's, you know, it's natural. I think the best way to get over nerves and fear is to just continuously put yourself in those high stress situations, and it's simple as that. Episode 4. Hey, come here real quick, Riley.
What the doggy?
What in the world? Peace.
Bye.
All right.